Hey YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. As you know, my husband and I are planning to let God choose our children watching Adriana. And I'm dealing with a lot. Trusting in God, meaning letting Him work out the details in providing for our family, but also being a stay-at-home mother to a young, vibrant man. It's hard. It's hard. I am On the other hand, Team Alex, supportive. He can do this. He got this. But at the same time, I'm worried. A little bit about us. My husband is the only child, and he's used to pretty much being able to get things that he wants without really having to worry. And I am a child of three. I am the oldest, and I am a child that came from a two-parent household. He came from a one-parent household. And I saw the struggles that my mother and father went through trying to raise three children as young parents. I'm not trying to say my marriage is going to be like that. I'm far from trying to say that. But I don't want my marriage to be like that. And it's hard. It's hard to follow someone's lead when you don't necessarily agree with the way they're leading you and the direction they're trying to take you. I don't want to be in debt with my family. I don't want to have to worry about my next meal. I don't want to have to worry about things like that. I don't want to have to worry about everything getting so far out of hand that we don't know what to do. And he's standing. And I'm worried about things like that. I'm worried about things like that, and playing with her toy. I'm worried about things like that, and I just am. My goal is not to go through postpartum depression because I have already experienced depression. And I'm trying to stay positive and stay motivated. But it's hard. It's hard when you're worried about your next meal. Next meal meaning if you have a chance to even eat that night or cook something that night because you're completely exhausted from taking care of a child that wants you and needs you 24/7. You're exhausted because you barely get 10 minutes of time to yourself before you go to sleep. And then you got to wake up and do this. I'm sorry. This is real, mommy. You got to wake up and do it all over again. On your own, because you're a single mom. I mean, not single mom. You're a stay-at-home mom, and you're by yourself majority of the time with your child. The father is always at work trying to provide for your family, but at the same time, you don't see him. You don't see him. You don't really get a chance to talk to him. And when you do, you're always talking about business and worried about something. And all you want to do is just be there with them, cuddle with them, spend time with them. But you can't do that because you know that you have other things that needs to get done. So it's taking time away from just one-on-one interaction. I want to be a better and positive role model for my children. And don't get me wrong, I am completely thankful and blessed to be where I am, because a lot of people don't have what I have. So don't get me wrong, I'm not downing my situation. But at the same time, when is enough enough? Marriage is far from the weak. It's not for the weak. You know what I'm trying to say. Marrying young is not for the weak. You have to be mentally, physically, and all around ready to be a wife and a mother. I was absolutely ready to be a mother. Don't get me wrong. I love my child. I love my daughter. I wouldn't trade having her for the world. But was I ready to be a wife, a full-time stay-at-home mom by myself? I can honestly say no. Am I going to achieve my goals, get through my goals, and always aspire to want more for myself? Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't want to leave this world on not trying. I plan to be married for many, many years. I know it takes growth, learning, I just know I'm having one of those years. Times are hard. But I pray things get better. I pray things get better. So, my goal for this year, 2018, is to try, be understanding, try to learn submission, and not submission where I just, because a lot of people get that misunderstood. You do anything and everything he says, and You don't say anything to them about it. And no, that's not the type of submission that I want to do. I'm trying to learn to trust the decisions he makes for our family that is best, and not be so quick to be argumentative, to judge, to critique type submission. And Lord knows it's hard. So I just don't. I'm at a point in my life where it's not that I don't care. I'm just, yeah. I'm just, yeah. Any, if anybody understand that, you get me. But if you don't, you don't. I'm just, yeah. God will do what He said He will do, and He will provide. Sorry, guys. I'm not really looking at the camera. I'm looking at Anna, trying to make sure she doesn't hurt herself. But the struggle is real as a stay-at-home mom. Trying to stay motivated and do things and taking time out for yourself. Uh-oh. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. Things that need to be done, I can't necessarily do because I'm always alone. I'm always alone. I need help. I'm always exhausted. I'm sorry, guys. But it's hard. It's hard to be able to mentally relax and shut your brain off and be able to do something is hard with a child. And I give it up to the single mothers. My mind is always going at 10. The other day I went to yoga at the gym, and for the first time in months I was actually able to relax and shut off my mind from everything that was going on for an hour and 30 minutes. Not much, but it helped a hell of a lot. Well, I feel a little bit better. Maybe a little bit more motivated. But with love and patience from you guys and understanding and support, I know I'll be fine. So, thanks for watching. Say thank you. Love from Adriana and I. CC out.